The White Sox and Rockies have sent some of their best minor league talent to play against one another in the final day of breakout games around the Cactus and Grapefruit Leagues. And Smith, a first-round pick of the White Sox last season, 5 overall out of Arkansas. And if you're dialed into the prospects, you've probably seen, his numbers in college. Hagen was just preposterous. So 1 on and a 1 out. It worked with a runner on. First pitch swinging. Ground ball to short. Over to second. And a double play ball. That's Montgomery to Bergola. Hagen Smith rolls 2, gets out of the first. Gabriel Hughes, the starter for the Rockies. You see his numbers there. Tommy John surgery interrupted his rise through the system. High draw tips one into the mitt. And down on strikes. Kyle Till DHing. We're going to be the first man aboard for the Sox. And it'll be Gabriel Hughes with the last lap there and a strikeout. And the Rockies have a runner in scoring position. Smith on a 3-2 breaks off a nasty breaking ball. Another strikeout for Hagen Smith. And the Sox have a base runner here in the second as Caro reaches. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. Here's Colson Montgomery up for the first time. It surprised some when Colson Montgomery was sent back to minor league camp just a couple of days ago.
As a manager, this is a guy that you see long-term value, right? You want to make sure he has that success at AAA to build that confidence up.
Beaten as he rolls a grounder to second. That's a nice play by Adael Amador to get it started. A 4-6-3 twin killing.
All right, Chuck Arfine back here at Camelback Ranch with Sergio Santos. He was the AA manager last year, AAA manager this year, and you're pulling double duty today, managing and third base coach. Sergio, you're busy.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. So I'm running back and forth quite a bit, but it's fun. This is always an exciting time and an exciting game.
Yeah, we've got a pitcher's duel. We got Noah Schultz on the mound right now. But first, let's talk about Hagen Smith. 2 scoreless innings from him. What'd you see?
Yeah, he looked really good. I mean, when you see the fastball, it just kind of explodes out of his hand. And from the indicators from the hitters, right, everybody was kind of late. And, struggled a little early to get that off-speed pitch over and then kind of figured out that second inning. So when he's got everything rolling, he's pretty tough to hit.
Right, so now we're watching Noah Schultz at a scoreless, hitless third inning. What do you like about him?
Yeah, I mean, I got to see him all last year, and when this guy's clicking on all cylinders, it's pretty unfair for the hitters. And like we said, I think he just needs more innings, and before you know it, he'll be up in Chicago.
Yeah, Sox fans can't wait for that. But so you were managing the team in AA. They won a championship. What made that team so special? Noah was a part of it.
Yeah, it was just such a great group of guys. I mean, we had an incredible staff to begin with, and then, that first half team, we had some incredible players, and so we put some beatings on teams, and then it kind of changed in that second half. Colson, stop it! Colson, stop it! And so in that second half, it was just a group of guys that believed in themselves, and they really played so hard. So I was extremely grateful to be the manager of that team. They deserve every bit of success they had.
Appreciate it, Chuck, and thanks to Sergio for the highlight reel call. Colson Montgomery showing some leather.
Looking good out there.
Really nice play to get Adael Amador. Drew Romo as Schultz fires home. Swing and a miss. Upstairs gets him, so 2 of the White Sox top prospects showing you exactly why they've earned the rankings. Strikeouts are kind of his game, but the depth in his starts, like Sergio was talking about, it's about the innings for Noah Schultz here in 25. And Schultz gets another K to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for the left-handed prospect for the White Sox. Pitchers have had the upper hand so far today. Edgar Caro up for the second time. As you see Caro flay one down the line and left. Bergola's going to hit third. That's a double. Caro through a shaded infield gives the White Sox their first big scoring opportunity of the day. An extra base hit gives the Sox runners at second and third with 2 out. And a big opportunity for Colson Montgomery, who made a highlight reel play at short just a little while ago. Took a strike 3 at the knees. So the Sox have a scoring chance turned aside, and we head to the 5th. So Gowans gets a needed second out. Ritter flies to center. As this ball from Betancourt is blistered to center, and Braden Montgomery makes a diving catch to end the inning. Some defense on display from the White Sox youngsters. Woko batting. Power in the 8 and 9 spots here for the White Sox in the breakout game. Wolko drives one into center on the ground. And Elko will stretch it into third. Throw goes wide from center. That's Cole Carrig. Runners on the corners. Just got a note from the Sox too. The exit velocity on that single in the right, 114.8 off the bat. That is elite.
That's it.
Exit velocity. 1-2 puts it in play. High fly ball out to right. Benny Montgomery will circle underneath and make the catch. Another chance for the Sox, but nothing across yet. We've hit the sixth. Still no score in the breakout game here at Camelback Ranch. And Riley Gowan's working a second inning. Cole Carrig. Might be a minute before he gets to the bigs, but lashes one out to right. Wilfred Veras back. He'll have to play it off the wall. And a leadoff double for the Rockies for a second straight inning. That's Cole Carrig on second. Ariel Amador with a high fly ball out to right, and that is over the head of Veras for a two-run shot off Riley Gowan. So the Rockies strike first with a two-run homer from Amador, the second baseman and seventh-ranked prospect for the Rockies in their top 30. Sox backstop Edgar Carroll with runners at first and third. Chance for the Sox to score here. Under one and into right. Twisting toward the line, Bergolla will tag. The throw is off. The slide is in time. And the White Sox have cut into this 2-0 lead.
He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
He flies. Gene Watson, assistant general manager, hanging out with us here in the 8th. Gene, thanks so much for stopping by.
Good to see you both.
You know, I want to go back to a player that you mentioned in Chase Mydroth here. You know, Chuck, he had a great conversation with him. Guys are calling him a dirtbag. You know, just with the way he plays, a dirtbag in a good way.
In the best.
In the best way. But how would you just describe what you've seen from him and the type of competitor he is?
Chase is impressive. I mean, he comes out of the facility every morning out to the cages, and he is super focused on doing one thing, and that's getting better as a baseball player. And when you have conversations with him, it's always about improving. It's about what he can do better today to be a good baseball player.
High fly to right, off the top of the wall, so the Rockies will get at least one more. Sox will scoop it up and haul it in. It's Gonzalez to pull it in on the relay. And into third goes Kyle Karros, son of a big leaguer. Not sure if Dad is watching from Japan. That's where he's working this weekend. But certainly a proud moment there. Kyle Karros from a baseball family, too. So Kalaz is on. It'll bring up Andujar. 1 on, 1 out, a 3-1 ball game. Hopefully the White Sox prospects have something in them for a finish. Ground ball to second. Perez to Gonzalez. And Eric Adler rolls 2. Bottom 9 next. Sox need 2 to tie and 3 to win. And the Sox are down to their last out. Sox need to get a base runner on.
Oh, that ball is crushed.
Gonzalez hits one high, deep into the gap. But it'll be surrounded there and hauled in for the final out of the ball game. Fun game to watch a lot of the future and promising players. You saw it all on display this afternoon.